Kev G weather overview. A lot happening now in the weather world as we head towards the beginning of fall. And for our area, the main story is going to be that fall is going to arrive on schedule. The last few years, we've really benefited, going all the way back in my memory to 2017. We have benefited from fall transitioning very mild to start, and then eventually, we lose our mild temperatures. But not this year, folks. It's going to be a big difference. The summer weather is starting to wane. For you beach lovers, it is a sad sight, but it is going to be refreshing air mass come Friday, and that is going to be a big change from what we're used to the last few years. Now, on the weather map here, you can see in real time tropical tidbits. This is a satellite picture, and right in the middle of your screen is Hurricane Fiona, and she has managed to cause mayhem in the Northeast Caribbean and the islands, particularly Puerto Rico, which is dealing with massive flooding and residual power outages. And this storm is going to ride up into the Canadian Maritimes and be a big problem for areas like Halifax, Nova Scotia, and Newfoundland. For our area, we are not going to see anywhere near the effects other than ocean swells. So that's the only thing that we can really take away from Fiona, thankfully. But there's a disturbance south of Fiona which could play into our weather in about 7 to 10 days. Again, it's a little bit speculative, but I wanted to throw in the idea that maybe, keep an eye on the storm that is eventually going to develop south of Hurricane Fiona. And we'll look at that in just a second, at least a model interpretation of it, just to give you an idea of what to look for over the next 7 to 10 days. Now, in the meantime, in the very short to near term, the main theme of our weather is going to be very mild and nice through Wednesday, one more mild day, and then a front moves through with showers and maybe a few isolated thunderstorms early Thursday. Now, the model is kind of slowing this front down for Thursday afternoon, so it may take a good part of the day for this front to actually clear the coast. But once it does, you're going to notice that the winds are going to come briskly out of the north and temperatures are going to take a tumble. We're not going to get out of the 60s on Friday. You can see that the lines of equal pressure are equally packed together very tightly. And that means that it's going to be windy around here for Friday. And you're going to notice with the temperatures being only stuck in the 60s, get out the jacket and the sweatshirt, whatever you need. The summer weather is really beginning to wane in a hurry. Now, to the right of the screen on Friday afternoon, you can see Hurricane Fiona is well out to sea. And that's going to leave, and high pressure is going to reassert itself, and we're going to be stuck with not really stuck with, but we're going to have a nice fall weekend to start calendar fall. And it'll last through the weekend, and then we'll have a frontal passage for early next week. Now, this front Monday might get stuck for a good chunk of Monday, so it might be unsettled for Monday. What this front will ultimately do, besides give us light to moderate amounts of rain, is it'll reinforce the fall-like air into the tri-state area. So this pattern is really here to stay. I don't think we're going to really see a return to much above normal temperatures like mid to upper 70s, low 80s. I don't think we're going to see that for the next 7 to 10 days once we're past Thursday. Now, on the bottom of your screen, the GFS is trying to play around with the idea that there is a hurricane in the eastern Gulf of Mexico by the time we get to next Wednesday, the 28th. So that's something to keep an eye on. Whether that happens or not, it's still speculative. But again, the odds are that there will be a storm very near the eastern Gulf of Mexico by the time we get to this time next week. So I'm going to look at this on Thursday. We'll do another video and see if the National Hurricane Center has started issuing advisories on what's to the south of Hurricane Fiona right now. So the temperature is very nice and mild today. And tomorrow, much of the same, one more mild day. And then Thursday, it gets a little bit muddled because of the cloud cover and the chance for showers. You can see that the temperatures take a tumble there, 73. And then Friday, look at this, no better than 65 on Friday. You're going to feel the wind up in the Hudson Valley. They're going to be stuck in the 40s and 50s all day. I mean, that's a little bit too soon for some people, I'm sure. And then Saturday, not much better, but the winds will probably be dying down somewhat. And then a bump up wind temperatures on Sunday. Sunday's the better day if you're looking for warmth with highs around 75 to 80. And then Monday, we'll be dealing with cloud cover and showers. So 76 might be a little bit optimistic there with that front hanging around for much of the day on Monday. I'll be back Thursday. We'll take a look at the tropics and a new set of model runs, and we'll keep an eye on it. But the main theme for our weather is that fall is going to take center stage in a big way, right on time for this coming Friday into the weekend.